All right, let's talk about something we all think about, getting better at what we do. But how do you go from just being good at your job to actually building a real career? It's all about intentional growth. And today, we're going to break down exactly how that works. So think about this for a second. That new skill you're picking up, is it just to get through today's to-do list, or is it a building block for your future? The answer really comes down to understanding two words we hear all the time, but that mean totally different things: training and development.
So first things first, let's get these definitions straight. You'll often hear training and development said in the same breath, as if they're the same thing, but they're not at all. They operate on completely different timelines, and they have very different goals. One is all about mastering what's right in front of you, the now, and the other is about building for what's next.
And this chart just lays it all out, doesn't it? Training is laser focused on the job you have right now. It's short term, it's about sharpening the skills you need today and plugging any gaps. Development, though, that's the long game. It's about getting you ready for challenges and jobs that might not even exist yet. So put simply, training helps you excel today. Development prepares you to lead tomorrow.
I love this example because it makes it so clear. At a company like Goodyear, learning great presentation skills is considered essential for your current role. That's training. But a literature course? How does that help you sell tires? Well, it's not supposed to, not directly. It's about broadening your mind, teaching you new ways to think, and preparing you for future leadership. That's development.
Okay, so why do we even care about this difference? Because when a company gets both of these things right, it is a massive win-win. We're not just talking about you getting better at your job, we're talking about a smart strategy that benefits absolutely everyone involved. For you, the employee, the benefits are huge and pretty obvious. When you're good at what you do, you feel more confident, right? Your job satisfaction goes way up, you make fewer mistakes, and as you keep learning and developing, you're not just making your current job safer, you're literally paving the way for your next promotion. And what about the company? Well, it's a no-brainer for them too. A well-trained team is a productive team, one that doesn't need constant handholding. This creates what our source material calls an efficiency culture. And hey, when people feel like their company is investing in them, they stick around. That means less turnover. It's one of the smartest investments a business can make. So we know the what and the why, but what about the how? How do companies actually get this learning done? Well, the methods are just as important as the ideas, and they pretty much fall into two big buckets. On one side, you have on-the-job training. It's exactly what it sounds like. The motto is learning by doing. It's practical, it's pretty cost-effective, and it all happens right there in your normal workspace. On the other side, you have off-the-job training. This is when you step away from your daily tasks to learn, often in a classroom or a simulated environment where you can practice new, maybe complex skills without any real-world pressure. Now, if we dig into on-the-job methods, you see some really effective stuff. Job rotation is awesome. It lets you see the company from different angles by trying out different roles. Then there's coaching, which is that direct, one-on-one guidance from your boss or a mentor. And temporary promotions? What a great way to test out a higher-level role without the long-term commitment. It's all about learning as you work.
Off-the-job methods can get pretty interesting. You've got your standard workshops and conferences, of course, but then there's something called vestibule training. Think of it like a flight simulator for a specific job. You practice on duplicate equipment in a separate area, so you're not slowing down the actual work. Or the in-basket technique, a simulation where they basically dump a manager's chaotic inbox on you to see how you handle the pressure. Each one is designed for a very specific type of learning.
Okay, so now let's zoom out. When you take all these individual training methods and development goals and put them together, you start to see a much bigger, much more strategic picture. This is where it all connects. And that big picture is called Human Resource Development, or HRD. You can think of HRD as the master plan, the engine that drives all of this. It's the company's whole strategy for weaving together training, career pathing, and organizational goals to make everyone, from a single employee to the entire company, more effective. And the goals here are huge. We're not just talking about teaching someone Excel. HRD is about developing the whole person. It's about building a culture where people feel empowered to use all their talents. It's about being the kind of place that the best people want to work for and stay at. At the end of the day, it's about making sure that as employees grow, the whole organization grows right along with them. And really, this is what it all boils down to. Human resource development is that bridge. It's the thing that connects an employee's raw talent and potential with where the entire organization is headed in the future. It's how you turn individual growth into unstoppable momentum for the whole company.
Which brings it all back to you. The next time you get a promotion or take that next big step in your career, think about it. What really got you there? Was it the training that made you a rock star at your last job? Or was it the development that prepared you for what was coming next? The truth is, you can't really have one without the other. They're two sides of the same incredible coin of growth.